Welcome back to Texas Eats. Now we're here in Georgetown, Texas to go inside of a spot that's serving up all different kinds of Latin cuisine with a fun and unique presentation. Let's go inside Fuego Latino. Joining me now is Executive Chef and owner Jorge Alcocer. Thank you so much for joining us today and for bringing out all this delicious food. Everything looks so colorful. What got you into cooking? What got you started?
Well, I started to cook since I was 19, and basically since then, I have fallen in love, with the food, and basically it is my passion.
Now, talk to me about this first dish right here.
Yes, it is an entree, and basically what we have is, our pan-seared scallops, and then what we do, we deglaze it with lemon juice, a little bit of lime juice, and then we have a relish of corn, asparagus. Also, we're using a lot of the Latin ingredients, in this case, white beans, it's something, that obviously in the areas of Peru, they eat a lot of white beans. So right now we're using a baja scallop. And what a better idea, to finish it with a little bit of mojo sauce, that it also comes from Puerto Rico.
Puerto Rico, Peru, you have a little bit of Baja California on there. Grab your fork with me, we're going in. Here we go, cheers to you.
Cheers.
Here we go, the scallops. The scallops have a great texture on the outside, nice and tender on the inside. The white beans on the bottom, what a great flavor to round everything out. And the texture you get off the asparagus also adds a nice crunch to the dish. You knock it out of the park with that. That's a good dish. I love that a lot. That's awesome. Right here is a ceviche sampler. Talk to me about each one.
We're gonna start with the one over here. It's our tuna chifa. Chifa, it's basically coming from Peru.
This one in the middle, what ceviche do you have here?
Well, that represents Central America, and that has, crunchy jicama, green mango, and then, we put some passion fruit in there, for the aroma, and the fish that we're using is red snapper, that we cure for 45 minutes. So that's basically what it is.
And last but not least on
the
the
last
side
one, it's a very classic Acapulco style ceviche from Mexico.
This is the Peruvian style, a little bit of Asian influence as well. I love the way you describe this one. This looks great. Cheers.
Cheers.
Oh, wow. You have 3 different options if you get the sampler dish. I mean, everything has such a unique flavor profile from different regions of Latin America. But I gotta say, the Peruvian flavors mixed with a little bit of that Asian influence, top notch. The saltiness you're getting from a little bit of that soy sauce. But the toasted, the little bit of seeds that you have on top as well. It's just a really nice bite. Yep. But it does kind of have that little bit of an Asian flair to it. I love that bite. This is also a crazy dish that you have on the menu, nachos, but this isn't your regular nachos.
Oh, yeah. And what we did, we said, okay, let's put a nice dish of nachos, but instead, we're using all kinds of vegetables, mushrooms, corn, and again, the sauce is in a smoked Gouda cheese sauce, so please.
Right. Now, I don't always use my fork and knife for nachos, but this looks pretty fancy, so I'll do it. I won't use my fingers on it. Cheers.
Cheers.
These nachos are not your average nachos. All the flavor that's packed inside of this dish is just out of control. And the fact that there's no meat on this thing, it just blows my mind. Lots of great textures though from the black beans and the mushrooms. So you're getting those textures that you want from a good protein. You also have the different sauce combinations on there. So it has the saltiness, has a little bit of heat to it, and great crunch coming from the blue corn tortillas and the yellow corn tortillas. That is a really nice bite. You can't even tell that there's anything vegetarian about this or that it's modified to suit anything other than just everybody's palate. This is for everyone. Super delicious. I love the textures. One of the dessert items that you can get on the menu out here is churros, and they also have a dessert sampler that comes out with some cake. But this is one of them right here, and they stuff the inside to get this with dulce de leche. I'm gonna take a bite. Here we go. Great crunch on the outside, plenty of sugar on the outside as well. The dulce de leche though, it's a nice creaminess that you want, adds a little bit of saltiness too. It's just a great bite, nice and tender on the inside of this. When you want a classic churro, this is what you need to get. Ceviche, the scallops, pork, and you can even get nachos. And these nachos are vegetarian, so it's a really cool option as well. Cocktails behind the bar. Chef, cheers to you. Thank you so much for having us out here. Fuego Latino, this is where you want to come to here in Georgetown. I mean, I'm blown away, man. I'm gonna finish all these nachos though.
Well, please,
I'm sorry, you're gonna have
be
to
my
make more
guest.
for your kids.
No, well appreciated, no problem. He
Thank
always
you.
has it. Thank